was my first stream on Mixer.
Last year, 18.
Yeah.
What about you, Paul?
I started streaming on Twitch. Let's see. I came over in November of 2017 to Mixer. So like I think I started streaming 4 months before that. So like I don't know, July-ish of 2017 was when I started streaming altogether.
Right.
But Mixer in like right after Thanksgiving. I guess started my first stream right when I got back from Thanksgiving.
Because we were talking one time, and you were saying that your friends had mentioned coming over because of PubG, or?
Yeah, well, like, I was playing with a guy named Shady, Shady and Hoosier Boy a lot, and then another dude named Andy.
Right.
But we were playing PUBG a lot, and I found out that Shady streamed to Twitch, but Hoosier Boy streamed to Mixer. I had no idea what Mixer was, and I don't know. Hoosier Boy kind of like hit me up and was like, "Yeah, you should try it. Come over here and give it a shot." And so I did that when I got back from Thanksgiving, and ended up staying. Besides like going back to do restream stuff like that to Twitch and D-Live, I just pretty much stayed on Mixer after that.
Right. Now, who did you like gravitate around? Like, who did you end up like? Who was the first person out of y'all's the freak party group that you interacted with? Was it like Jeff or? That's the name of the group, right? I want to be an ass.
Yeah, freak party.
Well,
like
the fuck you say, bitch?
I was playing like I would play PUBG with like our buddy Scott, which is Mac and Jackson in World of Warcraft now, but
right.
Scott and Bowie and Jeff, we would all play like PUBG and shit together. And then when I started streaming, like Jeff just started like hooking me up with like graphics and stuff like that, and like he knew how to do all that stuff, and it was fucking cool. Jeff is just a super generous dude.
Yeah, Jeff seems pretty like bueno from like the small interactions I've had with him.
I've never met anybody that just like, maybe besides my mom, that like just does shit like.
What a good group of people.
Like yeah, legit. Like he just does shit without saying
cause.
anything. Like I don't pay attention too much to like my actual like Mixer page. Like someone will be like, "Yo, nice new panels." And I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, go and look, and he's like, just random shit's just updated. Like it's just like out of nowhere will like bug Jeff, and so he'll just be like, I gotta change that, and then goes and like updates something, like make something better. It's like what? That's fucking like, yeah. I'm just like focused on just playing games and shit all the time, so I just never notice. like, oh, what the fuck, dude?
Well, I mean, which is cool because you can kind of go in like autopilot mode. You can just fucking get on, stream.
Yeah, I probably do that a little too much though.
I mean, I can see how that happens with WoW. Between you and Bowie, it's been nonstop since the damn release. It's just a constant WoW page.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what's
been
been
2 hours today?
When did you get to your burn point? How long had you been running pub? Even before streaming?
Even before streaming. I mean, like I pretty much PUBG came out and my PC was too shit to play it, and I downloaded it and I dropped down, I think, into Georgetown. I remember the crates, and I like could barely even move around. It was so laggy, and I ended up refunding the game and then buying it like 2 months later when I actually built a PC. But then that was the game that I played nonstop after that until I started streaming and stuff like that.
No, were you always on PC?
Yeah. I mean, I've like
even thought about console stuff or anything like that.
I've had consoles in my life and stuff, but like I've always been like Counter-Strike, MMORPG, a little bit of Halo and stuff, like Call of Duty here and there. But
right. And same with you, Bowie?
Yeah, I mean, I had consoles whenever I was growing up, but I never really played them. I was more PC.
Never, but there wasn't no like Nintendo fanship y'all had or like Sony stuff. It was always because my dad had a PC back in like, we lived in Germany from like 2000 to 2004, and he had this old like XP piece of shit, and I'd play MechWarriors off of that. and like
Oh.
Ghost Recon like 2, like the OG 2. But I never like after that. Once I got like my GameCube and my 360 and my Xbox, like I was on console for a while until once I had to buy a bunch of shit for work. I bought a bunch of monitors and upgraded my PC and just kind of went full idiotic with everything and just bought a whole bunch of computer stuff when I got my job. And I was like, fuck, I could probably stream. Why not? And then I saw Mixer was doing their Hype Zone stuff with PUBG. And I was running a bunch of console PUBG at the time. I'm like, I mean, I'm ranked. I could do something with that maybe. And I'm in the top 10. And then the Hype Zone thing was cool for those first like 3 months, from like April till like June, July last year. And then that was real cool. It was real cool being on Mixer and all that jazz. And then it just died off. And then PUBG became kind of what it was. I mean, there's just so many console fucks on PUBG Mixer that I just never saw any PC people until I just sat down and just started watching folks. Like
So
on
you
August,
say
September.
You say it was good back then, but you don't even know about before Xbox PUBG.
Yeah, it was so sick.
before
Xbox
I would watch
PUBG, people play
like,
it on YouTube.
it was like hundreds of follows every time you got a hype zone, especially if you got a good win.
Yeah,
You got like legit like 100 follows.
Like Casper,
It was like
I knew
it was
little
popping.
young Casper, because he's up close to me. He's up in Austin, and he was telling me about it. And I was watching him stream one time. Yeah, and he was streaming back in like February, January, kind of right around that Hype Zone launch. And yeah, he would just rake in follows.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh my god. And then it's just dead as shit. Rest in peace.
Yep.
Cool thing.
It pretty much died as soon as everybody figured out that they could be on hype zone with no like the worst microphone and the
worst everything.
No,
Turn on
no
my Xbox, I
webcam.
can be there. Cool.
yeah, exactly.
Sweet.
As soon as everybody jumped on their Xbox and jumped on hype zone, it died.
Yeah, so it wasn't until like maybe August of 18. That's when I bought a 1080 Ti just to kind of throw in there and run everything and be able to run pub at a pretty high rate. And I would kind of float around with PC stuff. But not until I bought my second rig when I started doing the 2-rig setup like we had talked about was I really playing a bunch of PC. Now it's been pretty fun. Like I'm excited for COD. Well, you want COD to die, but I'm pumped for COD just because it's like, hey, I mean, I can run with folks on Xbox still and not listen to a bunch of people bitch. Come play console. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
freaking super cool. Be
Yeah,
honest.
that's gonna be great for
It's
everybody
gonna be
that
great
plays
for
Call of Duty.
Mixer. It's freaking super good for Mixer because that's the
Play with everyone thing. Type
yeah
deal.
that's the pattern. The success pattern on Mixer is freaking let me play with you.
Yeah.
How has it felt going from non-partner to partner? Like, what was the mindset prior to non-partner, or in that non-partner world, and then now that you're partnered, like, how do you have do you have a different mindset at all with Mixer? Like, still the same thing? Are you just chugging along?
Honestly, it's not that different. Other than like,
It's not different at all, other than getting emotes.
I
That's pretty much
literally,
it.
yeah. Besides like the whole like monetary aspects of it, but like,
Yeah.
I literally never talk to my partner manager.
I want to know. I want to know the partners that do talk. To
I
them.
know, me too. I'm curious what the hell they ask him. Like,
Well, my partner manager never like actually tries to talk to me. I wonder if there's partner managers that try to talk to people.
I don't think so. I don't know if that's their job. I think they just take questions and shit.
I think they just exist. Oh, I have a couple, like, there's like Princess. She talks quite a bit to hers, just because.
Oh, really?
She
Weird.
has a pretty good dialogue, but like, I don't really know a lot that do. I just know that everyone's aware that they exist, and it's just like a support management group.
Dude,
Actually,
I don't even
no,
know
no,
if
my-
mine exists, bro. Like, I think.
My partner manager helped me get my name, so that was the one thing that I've actually talked to my partner manager about. But before that, it was like I got onboarded with Wes. I asked him one question about getting like partnered up with Gamer Subs, and then that was the only thing I talked to him ever about. I was like, "It's cool if I do this, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, we don't care about any of that shit." And I was like, "All right, cool."
So
yeah.
TikTok, bye, forever.
we don't care, dude.
and then after that, it was just the
Just
name.
Don't kill anyone on stream, dude. I don't give a shit what you do. Just don't kill anyone and whatever. So when did you get partnered?
Fuck, I don't know. I'd have to go look.
Last year, like beginning last
Yeah,
year.
it was. Here, I can go back and look.
Isn't it like April, March?
Um, yeah, May,
May.
late May.
So you've had a good year and
He
a
could have
half.
gotten it in freaking March though. He just was being a big old wussy about freaking
Applying.
applying it, dude.
I mean, well,
You're
I
just
think
like,
I
fuck it,
applied.
like, what's the point? Or just like you're just waiting.
I can't really remember what I was waiting for. I think I wanted to hit a certain amount of follows before I did it, or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, because back then it was like a different thing, right? You needed
Yeah, it was completely different. I can't even remember what it was though.
It was 2,000 followers, 50 eyes.
No, it was more
Wasn't
than
it?
that.
Was it more?
It was.
Yeah,
It was.
more.
I think it was over 5,000 something.
Man, I thought, when did they do that 2 barrier? What about you, Bowie?
I got it in December
Oh, so you
27.
got it right before the good old the Spark Festival began.
No,
Did it
I was
start off
I
in
was
December?
right. I was right after that spark. The sparks started.
Was it November?
Oh, really?
I
Yeah.
thought they popped off in January for whatever reason.
No, it was the end of November that they started.
Oh, damn! I thought you were there at the beginning of the Sparks.
No.
Well, I mean, luckily for y'all wrote out the majority of the game. I mean, Paul did for sure, and you ran it out just about the whole thing.
Yeah. It was good. It was a
Yeah,
good
we got
time.
lucky.
It was a good time.
It was a fun little spiel.
Good time. Good
So
time
no
of-
difference in mindset. It's just the same old. Just get on stream.
Yeah, no, the mindset shit is all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no change for me.
So what are we doing after WoW? When's this WoW? Goddamn.
There's no plan. There's no plan for me, man. I just play whatever's fun. Like,
Yeah.
that's literally all I
I've
do.
been hinting at Destiny. I'm like, dude, that Destiny 2 DLC looks great, dude. Right? Come on, it looks amazing. It's not WoW.
I watched Bing play it, and it looks the same, bro. It looks like this. It looks the same, dude.
I mean, the game's gonna be the same, but apparently the whole like the light levels and stuff like that isn't as like shitty as it was before. 'Cause, like when I quit the first time playing that game, it was like I quit because you would have to grind like 8 hours to get one light level.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
and it was like, all right, this is
There
not
was
even
that
funny
firm
anymore.
wall. Once you went from normal to hard mode on the raids, you're gonna jump like 20 light levels after like 4 weeks, and it's just like,
Yes.
well, that's America. I can't do this the whole night.
Yeah, fuck all that.
God.
I actually,
Go ahead.
I actually transferred my Blizzard account thing for Destiny right before WoW came out because I was going to start playing that, but then WoW Classic came out and I got addicted as fuck to that. So.
Because we were talking about it, and then you're like, well, WoW's coming out, so fuck Destiny. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, unless I get bored of WoW and then like PubG is just like dead, that's the only time that I could even consider playing Destiny now.
Yeah, it's been kind of sad because I finally, like we were saying, like I came into PUBG late on PC, and it's just like at its most hated point.
Yeah.
It seems. So I'm just like, well, damn, I'm here at the
Actually,
wrong time.
Dude,
we
I had a
played
lot
it
of fun
today.
dude. I had
We
a
played it
lot of-
today. It wasn't bad. Like, we were doing pretty good.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, like, they introduced that
Considering-
matchmaking system, and that thing was freaking, dude. We were playing against some good players. I felt like that, and maybe
Yeah.
like a combination of me sucking now too. But like,
Yeah,
was
I'm
freaking
very
nice,
clunky
dude.
now, but
yeah,
still got
What,
some.
what do y'all
decent
think of the
kills in games.
audio?
they fixed it.
Oh, yeah,
they
They
fixed it
converted
today.
Did they fix it for PC?
They
Yeah,
fixed it
converted
today,
it. Yeah, just for
I got on
PCs.
console and I wanted to rip my ears out. It was shit. It was like listening to like a stampede of wildebeest run through the fucking place, and it's too. It's like, how am I supposed to hear anything and know where it's coming from? God Almighty! So y'all got to fix. That's, I guess, nice,
Yeah,
I
it's not bad.
mean, yeah.
nice-ish. So, have y'all played in any sort of tournament scene? You were saying something about professional stuff earlier. Are you in the pet team? Or?
Um,
I mean, we used to play the mixer stuff.
Yeah.
all the time. And then Paul and I do those the GLL wingmans. So that's freaking super fun. But I'm an analyst for a pro team in Europe.
Oh my god.
And what does that consist of mostly?
For me,
Yeah.
I just freaking watch a lot of PUBG, and I just look at like timings and things like that of different teams, and like rotations and different possibilities for circles and flight paths, and kind of just like advise the players on what to do. And I don't know, it's kind of like a coach, but without the name of a coach kind of deal.
But I mean,
So-
you're still. I mean, you're watching enough where you're just the habits of a lot of different folks are kind of getting burned into your brain,
Yeah,
which is kind of
Yeah.
nice.
yeah.
Just being
It
able to
doesn't
kinda lean
translate
back.
very well to pubs, like to public games though.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it,
I mean, public lobbies to
yeah.
stuff. It's just.
But
night and day.
I mean, Paul and I freaking dominated those mixer tournaments.
When they went
against-
PC.
Well, they
Because
were
we
always
do PC pub, right? Mostly?
Yeah, they were only on PC.
when it was like it was like one of those Microsoft what do they call those things, like
Mixer. I thought they were Mixer
NYC gauntlets.
mixers. Oh, is that what? Yeah, that's what they were. NIC.
Yeah, it was like little NYC gauntlet things. Those things were kind of fun.
Dude, they were so fun.
And before that, we all CS:GO at all or what?
I've been playing. I think we've both been playing CS:GO, like, or not really CS:GO, but CS our entire lives.
Yeah.
We've been playing
Since I was a baby.
pretty much, dude.
Oh,
Like,
you're so young, dude.
I was literally in
You're
like
young.
5th or 4th grade, literally 4th grade, I
Yeah.
think, when I started playing Counter-Strike. It was like when it was like it was a mod for
Mod for
Half-Life. It
Half-Life,
wasn't
yeah.
even its own standalone game at
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
Because I had Bink and Nick, because I was kind of running through phases of like who the hell was watching at 2 in the morning, and I'm trying to like, pass out. And Bink and Nick was like that group at the time, and they were running a bunch of CS.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I'd seen you on it a couple times. I mean, I generally was watching you when I wanted to get like a PUBG PC fix, and then I saw you running with them quite a bit, and I've just felt like a lot of the PUBG communities come from the CS group.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that's the whole thing. It was like PUBG is like the FPS. Freaking. Obviously, there's the freaking people that still play third person though, but
Yeah.
I never got the third person community on PC. It's like when you have a game where you can get the frames. Like,
It like the people
Fuck
that
that
still
noise.
play play third person because they think that the game is meant to play on third person because it was originally released only
Yeah.
in third person. I mean, you could always go into first person, but like
But
there was
never
no
an FPP
there was
mode.
no yeah exactly. That didn't come out for like a few months after the game was released or some shit like that. I can't remember how long. It was a while though.
so what was y'all's fix before pub? What were y'all doing?
Actually, Bowie, what were you playing?
CS:GO.
Oh, really? Just
Yeah,
CS:GO?
dude. I had like freaking 3,000 hours on CS:GO before PUBG.
Yeah, I didn't play CS:GO as much as I did like 1.6 in Source.
And WoW, I guess as well.
Yeah, but I played Miscreated was my main game before PUBG.
Everyone was saying in Paul's chat that you were the most serious WoW person there was. Bowie.
Me, yeah.
At least on Mixer.
On Mixer, 100%. There's
100%. There's nobody else.
There's no one close. It's
Like,
kind of freaking ridiculous, actually.
I mean, what is going on different from? Because to me, I thought like Paul was just there, nonstop, repetitive, all the time. Like, what's the difference from what Paul's doing to like the way you're playing WoW? Are you just expecting more out of your guild or what?
I mean, you're talking in like, I mean, a lot of people have the expectation before. I didn't sleep for like
That's good.
like 6 days.
I wasn't asleep for
It's
at
like
least
take
a
a
week.
nap and then get back on
Yeah,
grind
I
for
would
another
legit-
24 hours.
Legit sleep for like 2 hours and then get up and freaking start grinding again. I was like the first 60 on Mixer by like 2 days. Like it was freaking crazy, dude. That hunter was like close to me and he took 2 additional days.
I didn't
then
even know there was a hunter that.
Yeah, he was like, I don't know, some freaking blueberry that was like trying to stream and trying to snipe that freaking 60 from me, and I was like, screw that, dude. Heck no. So I just grind the heck out of it. And then he later came into my chat and he was just like, you can't prove it. And I was like, dude, my VODs are right there, bro. Go for it, dude.
You can't prove it.
Walk through all that shit. That kind of reminds me of when Mixer was doing the matchup things before E3. And
Yeah.
they had the Halos was going hard. And I remember going in on that the first 2 days, and I was like pumped. Like, I'm holding 25, fine. I'm not streaming a shit ton. And then there was that like 2 or 3 guys that it felt like 3 people were just on rotation because the dude had been on for like 58 hours straight. And I'm just like, dude, this guy's either a robot or dead.
Yeah, dude.
So I can't imagine dealing with some random blueberries like, fuck you, I want to be 61st.
Yeah.
Do you keep up with any of the Twitch guys that are pushing for that stuff on WoW when it got released?
Oh, dude,
or?
Absolutely not, dude. Those guys were freaking nuts, bro. I don't like
Yeah.
that and those guys like cheated too in order to get the 60.
Yeah,
And so it's
kind
just
of.
like,
What were they doing? Were they just like rotating like a group in or like a guy in and out?
well, half of them did a 10-man exploit. There was like a bug where you could do 10-man in an instance and just freaking mow through the instance, and you actually got like the full experience, like it was a 5-man. So they were just freaking wrecking the whole thing.
Crazy,
So, like,
dude. Wish I would have been in on that.
I know, right?
would've been nice.
Well, like all these guys knew about it because it was in the beta, apparently, like for Classic, and they reported it, but Blizzard just didn't care. And then whenever all those guys hit 60 after 3 days or whatever, Blizzard was like, "Oh, rip! I guess we'll fix it now." And it's like, bro, all these guys have already
What
got
the
it, bro. Yo, let us all do it. So,
I can't. Oh, God, I would love to be able to just dedicate that much time towards just grinding the shit out of something. Like I want to do that. I want to take off. I kind of want to take off for Infinite. It just depends on how Halo releases. I know. I mean, hopefully they do a beta to see. I'm just kind of paranoid of how 5 went. But there's not
What's
like anything coming up.
is that going to be cross-platform and everything, or is it just PC?
Will be cross.
Dang, dude,
Jesus Christ,
that's gonna be huge on freaking Mixer, man.
That'll be like I was hoping. Like I thought Gears was going to be a little more like that. I thought Gears 5, since it was a Microsoft, Mixer cross-platform thing, Ninja's playing it, and it just fucking fell on its face. I was like, cool, that was a great game for a day. Rest in peace. Sweet thing that was. I can't, but there's not any like other like Microsoft exclusive games coming out that I'm like, ooh, can't wait.
It'd be crazy, dude, if they somehow got a deal where you had to stream on freaking Mixer to play that freaking Halo game, dude. Wouldn't that be nuts?
That would be crazy, but I can't imagine.
Or at least unlock in-game content while you're streaming, kind of like what they were doing, like all those
Yeah,
experimentations they have with
right?
Sea of Thieves and
If
stuff.
they don't do that, they're
have
so
to.
dumb.
Like it's
They have
Microsoft
to.
and Mixer. You guys are kissing, so like make something out of it. For the love of God.
I would guess that Ninja's gonna go crazy with that game though.
Oh yeah, they'll give it to him like 3 weeks before launch.
shit.
Stream this
He
shit
legitimately
nonstop.
used to be one of the best pros at Halo, though. So
Yeah.
he's gonna just destroy everyone. It's gonna be freaking embarrassing. He's gonna wreck everyone.
Yeah, because I mean he's gonna be rocking I want to see how COVID translates against PC folks, because he's a pretty slick little console player on Halo. But yeah,
Yeah.
he got
What
the
was his
PC.
deal? He used to be like a.
He played professionally. He was like a professional
Okay.
player on the esports scene of it, and then he did a bunch of announcing stuff. It sounded like, and then now he just chills and he fucking hates Halo 5. And I'm like, I love you because so do I. We're twins, so fuck that game. But yeah, it'll be nice to see kind of how Ninja like is able to kind of go after it with that game. What did y'all think when he came over? Like that morning, what were y'all doing? Chilling.
I woke up and checked Twitter and shit, and everybody was freaking out. I was like, "Oh wow,
oh,
pretty sweet."
I think I was watching scrims whenever it was announced, and then I was like, "Oh, sick, dude! That's freaking tight."
Yeah, that's out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Because I saw his someone retweeted his announcement thing saying I have a big announcement the day prior, and I'm like, cool, dude, I don't fucking care. And then the next day, I'm like, oh, okay, interesting. You came on over. Good for
I'm
you.
kind of surprised that nobody else has come over like big like that.
Yeah.
I kind of figured that they would have been swooping up more people.
I thought
right
they were
after
gonna get
that.
at least like a big 5. You know what I mean? Like a big 5, so that you can.
That would be sweet, dude.
but I didn't think that they would stop with one. Like I think that was kind of a mistake on their part.
Well, I
Just
don't know if they
'cause-
have like the supply to support a lot of those folks. I mean, they can.
I agree with you.
They can create this supply with their own subs for the next 2 months, but like afterwards, like I want to see who's paying. Like I want to see what that number is going to be after the free subs run out, because.
Well, that's why I think a big 5 would have been smarter, right? Because if you get the big, like if you get like a big 5 streamers like Ninja, and you get like Summit to come over, and then you
Right.
get some, I don't know, like a freaking big Overwatch player or something,
Right.
and then I don't know, just like freaking 5 different streamers that stream different games.
Yeah.
Then you have like a variety of people that are then coming to the platform that could then sub to those other people. And then, but it's just like, I feel like it's probably not going to be sustainable as it is right now. And the people are just going to be like, all right, well, all of the rest of the streamers I'm used to stream on Twitch. So,
Yeah, because I mean, we just got more of what was already popular. I mean, Fortnite was like has been like the most watched thing on Mix for a good chunk of the time.
He's playing a lot of different shit though.
yeah.
I mean, when he was popping over to WoW, and he's popped over to he touched another game for a couple days. Like he's moved around. He played Gears for a little bit, but like it was more of already what's been like successful, I guess, on Mixer in regards to like views. So we didn't really get, like you were saying, like an Overwatch or some other game categories that were not normally up there, because we'll have all of our Brazilians and the South American community that comes in and streams FIFA and sends that thing to the promised land. Like when Adolphs and all them get on it, that shit rocks.
It's amazing how few other like partners or streamers I actually know on Mixer.
That was like the next thing I was gonna ask. Do y'all generally like sit down and watch anyone? Like, do y'all have people that will just go to at a certain time of the day just burn like 30 minutes on?
No, not generally.
I'll watch Jeff.
Yeah.
I watch Paul and Jeff. Like that's pretty much my thing. Or like Bing plays like different games.
Yeah,
Than a lot of other people.
he does.
So I just freaking go in there. I'm like, oh, what's this game? I'll go in there and watch him play it. And he does he'll like turn off his camera and do like a run through of a game.
And just
Pretty
hang out
sick.
and chill. Yeah, he has a real nice like chill moment when he just turns it off, eats food, and just hangs out and plays a game. I'll go into Nick's because I'll just go in, dono to Nick to like, he'll time someone out if I dono. Like it's like he has like a $5 or $7 amount. Like if you dono that much, he'll time someone out in chat. And that shit's awesome. So I just go in there and just like time out 4 people in chat and then dip.
What
Because
the
I'll
hell?
catch like Link in them in there. Link will always be in there, and I'll just go in there and be like, "See you, dude. It's been nice knowing you." So mostly just Jeff and like the norms.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
used to watch a lot more people. Like I used to watch Hands and Cabby and stuff like that when I was working all the time, because like I could watch them in the morning when I was at work. But like since I just stream all the time now, it's like I have Bowie and Jeff stream up on my second monitor or on one of my monitors, but like I don't really. Yeah. Besides like if I wake up and I'm like I usually like watch Bowie watch those PEL games, PEL.
Yeah, I've gone in a couple mornings when I'm at work, and that's what he's doing. I'm like, "What up? What's going on?"
Yeah, I'll watch that.
Cheering on the
But-
Desperados, dude.
Generally, just get up,
Oh my god.
get ready, and jump on stream.
Yeah, I've gone in and out of like streaming a bunch and then viewership, just depending on like, I've had like 2 or 3 months where like work kicks up a shit ton, and like there's just no way, and I'll just sit and have mix pop up on one of the monitors and work and bullshit people and just do that. So it's kind of put me
Yeah.
into like a viewership role quite a bit just to kind of hang out. Then I'll just try going back to doing the normal thing. Like whenever I did all that crab cave shit, I had the busiest 2-3 months of my life, and I'm like, I this kind of sucks. And then Gandalf put up his thing for like a couple weeks. I'm like, you know what, baby, we got to get some crabs going. So I went in there and turned on the crab cave shit and ran it alongside, and that was pretty fun just because so many people are like, what the fuck is this shit? I enjoyed it just because the reaction a lot of it was just like, either you had like the majority of the people are like 24/7 stuff's chill, we'll just host it after we get off and farm up. and there was like that 3% of people that were like, "Fuck those channels, we hate them. They steal our views and turn the mixer to shit."
I love those people, dude. They give me
I
freaking.
know.
It just makes me wake up in the morning.
Check Discord and
Dude,
get
dude,
a
I
nice
freaking
laugh
love
in.
it, dude. Oh,
I
man.
mean, it was just fun. Like it was like if y'all only knew, like I don't give a fuck, dude. I just did like I cut up a scene, I threw it up, and I just chilled for 3 months.
What I want to know is why was it so fucking loud? Like there was a point where like it got so loud out of nowhere. Like
Crab
it-
caves or
yeah.
handoffs?
the,
I
the
just,
crab
like,
cave shit.
I had it cranked all the way up. I
Oh
just
my
had
God.
that posted up on a computer downstairs. I turned all of it up and just turned off the monitor and let it run until
Dude, that was the biggest complaint. Was like, dude, why am I getting
You
straight up?
host it and then
It
your,
actually,
your ears just
no, your ears
blast,
just
dude.
bleed.
I know, it's
Your
the best
ears are just
response.
bleeding.
someone hosted crab cave and fucking like woke up my entire house.
Yeah, dude, that's the greatest whenever someone leaves their Xbox on their like freaking huge TV downstairs.
Oh,
They've got,
God.
like,
I can
they've got that
imagine.
surround sound or whatever, and then you go
Oh,
and host
no.
some music channel, and it's just
They have it
freaking
muted and it just
Yo,
straight up unmuted.
just wrecks their
Oh.
freaking house, dude.
Oh god.
That's my surround sound all the way up because we're watching something. And oh my god! I mean, I would get it too because I'll have people like tabs popped on people while I was watching them and bullshitting off my regular account and doing work, and then out of nowhere, like around like 11 o'clock, someone would host Crab Cave, and I'm like, "Fuck! Oh my god!"
Dude, so loud.
It'd be bad. That was a fun time though. What was y'all's thoughts whenever like Sparks? That was just kind of the way Mixer was pushing the views, and the Sparks at that point was just to kind of get your eyeballs on something that's stationary at night and farm up, versus kind of like everyone was generally doing that. Versus, I mean, some people would host their boys. But like, what was y'all's thoughts on Mixer at that time? Was it just kind of you don't give a shit? That's not really like I still, because it just seems like you guys are pretty on y'all's own, in y'all's own area. Like y'all don't really, I mean, y'all give a shit, but like y'all are in your own bubble almost. Where like outside Mixer really doesn't, like, it's whatever. You're still gonna do
Yeah,
what you're doing,
100%. Like
which has been awesome.
we pretty much don't give a shit about anything else. Like, I mean, at least I can speak for myself, but I don't really give a shit about anything else that happens.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't really have time to deal with or even think about that other shit.
I think that's why I
So,
gravitated, because just like I came in and it was just like, it was Paul and he was mellow and he just didn't care. I mean, he cared, you cared, but like you were just like, I'm here,
Doing my own thing, yeah.
I'm doing my thing. And I'm like, fuck yeah, that's America right
The,
there.
the whole hosting 24/7 streams and shit like that. Like I never like I always like when I get off, I always host somebody that's like towards
Alive.
the bottom of my follow list, like as far as views. And then the crab cave is always like the kickback, like
Yeah.
some like one of my mods or something would like usually kick the host over to crab cave or monster cat or whoever they did that night. So it was always like just like a backup plan for the spark, like
Yeah, because that's what it
spark
looked like.
farmers, you know.
Like 3-4 o'clock, like everyone's shit would roll in and Crab Cave would be an
Yeah.
off show and would just fly to the heavens, and once everyone normally just got back on, it was just a normal thing.
Yeah.
But the Spark thing just kind of made the whole Mixer experience for, I mean, the non-partners interesting, but for the partners, I mean, I couldn't even, I mean, I had partner friends, but I wasn't really just like up their ass about giving, I just really didn't care either about like what they thought about everything that was going on for their route to monetization and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm assuming that everybody loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, my idea was like, I hosted those 24-hour because it was earning people sparks, and then they
Yeah.
could use it on whatever they wanted to. You know what I mean? Like, that's the whole, like, they can still open another tab and watch someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
you're
like-
not running a freaking HP Envy laptop
Yeah.
from 2003, you bum. Like, you can pop multiple tabs.
Well, that, and it's like, dude, I'm not forcing somebody to watch my stream. Just freaking close out of my end, bro, and just go to someone else if it's a huge problem. Like,
Yeah.
whatever, dude. Like, I don't care. I'm just like helping people get sparks to spend on people that they want to spend it on. I never was like, hey, you have to spend these
Yeah.
sparks on me, bro.
It was
That's
a
the
two-way
only
system.
reason.
It was like,
Yeah.
I mean, people. It was fun watching people just throw out opinions and whatnot.
People are so dumb, dude. It's crazy. It's
As far as I
freaking
know, I don't think Booyah or I like ever like hardcore promoted Sparks or anything. Like no one
No,
Neither of
y'all
us.
didn't say a word
ever like
ever.
were, like begging or set a title like going for this fucking Spark
close
milestone.
to my
This
goal.
hit my goal. Like people
Help
spamming
me
like
hit it.
Discord like I'm like 5 million away, please.
I never
Who has-
once
who has
saw
a
you
million
guys-
Sparks?
Because I mean that's just one of my bigger pet peeves is just seeing all this stupid fucking titles of like spark push, sub push, anything push, and I honestly I don't think I've ever seen that on either one of y'all's channel ever.
No, it never happened.
Like, I've never seen like generic dumb shit ever on y'all's channel, and I'm like, yes.
my title was the same for like a year and a half.
Dude,
Like literally never
Hi.
changed. Hi.
it was perfect because
PC.
it was freaking
Hi.
double meaning, bro. It was like
Yeah.
literally the perfect freaking title.
I almost added like a dash and then GH at one point, but I didn't want to change
No,
the
dude,
title.
that's freaking. I'm glad you didn't, because that would have been like that would have ruined it. You know what I mean? That would have
Yeah.
ruined the whole
100%.
shtick.
Yeah.
Come into your stream, they're like, "Oh, this is what he meant by hi." Just freaking blazed out of his mind.
I mean, at 3 in the morning, it's pretty obvious what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
okay, yeah. Doesn't make sense. God, I couldn't remember like the first time. I whatever. First time I came in, I just knew. I'm like, dude, oh my god, you're good. I think it was after we played that damn putt game. I came in on on the stupid Crab Cave account and played at Golf It or whatever.
Oh,
with
golf
you and
it.
Peach.
Yeah, that's right.
And I went back to your thing afterwards. I'm like, hey, what's good? What's going on over there?
No, I've
And then
never
that's
like
just-
tried to hide it or anything like that. I'm pretty open about it.
I mean, which is cool, just because being in your state, I mean, it's sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, as a Texan, I'm pretty jealous.
It's coming,
Yeah.
dude. It's coming.
I mean, I'm hoping that next election cycle, you would think, like, no one out here gives a shit anymore.
Dude, it's about to be freaking federally legal.
It has
so.
to, you would think, right?
I don't know about that, dude.
No, dude, it is 100%, dude. It's
Like,
gonna
what
happen.
was it last federal vote?
People are gonna
When
get
was the last time
assassinated
that-
if that shit happens.
No, the next presidential. If there's a new president, if there's a new president, it's gonna happen with that president, dude. I'm telling you.
Well, even with good old T. Trump, I don't think was he too anti-weed?
He's too Republican.
Yeah, but even, I mean, a lot of Republicans don't give a shit anymore. Like, talk to the home skill at Rand Paul, he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, but I think he's a little too like on the
Libertarian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a libertarian.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think too many. There's probably, you have like your 2-3 stereotypical, like Southern Baptist Republicans left that are like, weed's from Satan himself. And you'll worship the devil afterwards. But outside of that, I feel like Texas is in a pretty good spot, especially with how Austin and Houston's been lately. Austin's blue as shit.
I think there's gonna be a lot more states legalizing it, but I don't know, man. Federally, I think Big Pharma has too much control of the
Dude, I don't-
government for.
I don't
to-
know, man. Those tobacco companies are now freaking getting pot farms, dude.
Yeah, but they can do
See.
that. Like, they can do that on the state side and still keep it federally
Yeah, but-
illegal.
Taxes, bro.
I can't imagine having that revenue stream for the government. Like federally, being able to tax an entire country
Yeah.
with the weed.
It'd be nuts, dude.
I mean, what Denver pulled in their first month or first year of legalization? What was it, like $1 billion? Multi-billion dollars? Several
It
billion?
was something crazy. It's been a
Sounds
huge
like 5.
boom in Denver.
And we were talking about Colorado, just some
Yeah.
state full of homeless people and mountain people.
Yeah,
$5 bill.
Mountain people.
not people.
So I mean, yeah, you get a whole state. I want to see what California's revenues are going to be, since California's got what, like 50 bajillion people up there, not counting the homeless. No complaints.
Pretty easy to have a conversation too, because Paul and I never talk, so it's like legitimately freaking.
But I was gonna ask, is there a reason, Paul, that you don't like chat with like Bay or any of the other
We just go into our
Free
rooms
party?
and start playing, dude.
Dude, yeah, man. Like,
Or do y'all just you just segregate yourselves
up.
into your own thing?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
Because
the
even
whole.
like I'll see y'all talking like Discord for pub. I think that's the only time I've seen y'all talk in Discord.
Yeah.
yeah, unless we're doing something in game,
Like a raid?
Yeah,
So
like
y'all
a raid.
y'all
That's
are in
like
the same
probably-
guild though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So that's not even gonna happen.
It can raid in PvP. You
Yeah,
know?
PvP.
Like PvP, it'll happen. But like, I don't know, man.
That was the only thing I was gonna say. Like I don't think I've ever seen you guys have like another voice in y'all stream outside of the pub days.
For World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, generally just raids. But yeah, just for a while, it's nice to just be able to just chill, not have
It's
somebody.
scary, dude. It's scary having other people in. Like,
Yeah, especially.
Yeah. Well, I can't do any of my real life friends.
Yeah.
All
dude,
my real life
freaking-
friends are fucking bombs. Like it's bad. Like I have to just mute party or just not play with them.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I can get around some mixer folks that understand, or like our followers and mods and whatever. They understand, but I try to bring in like real life buds, and
Oh yeah, good
I'm
luck with that.
inviting some bad stuff to go down. I'm like, I don't want to get banned, so you're gonna have to chill.
Yeah, man, it's a risky.
It scared me in
play.
freaking that Kirkland guild, dude. There were a few people that like in guild chat, like I had to hide guild chat at one point, dude, because I was just like, yo, like what is happening right now?
Oh yeah, because I wouldn't, because you don't really have any other games. I can't imagine some of the shit that would pop up on there, and you'd be like, oh my god.
Yeah, dude, it's a yikes, dude. And you just someone says like a word that you're not supposed to show on your stream, and it's like, great, dude. Like what?
See y'all next week. I'm gonna have fun with this sweet week-long ban.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
No, I don't think we can't really get. I don't know if we can really
Yeah,
get banned
I think-
for it. It's like
Mixer will kick too hard on
We just-
stuff that comes from outside sources.
Yeah, but other
We just
people
have
would
to-
get mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yikes.
I don't really know how to take Mixer on what they're gonna do, because there's been some things where Mixer's just been like when Paul was off, we got knocked offline for that day over the Rogan thing and other things that happened. Like when Paul got knocked off, I'm like, what the fuck did Paul do? Like kill someone on stream? Just,
No,
like,
but
blow
that
someone
was a
away?
big no. I just didn't think about it.
But then like
Yeah.
I went, like I heard it was that, and I was like, I mean, how long were you gone? 10 minutes? 15
I think it
minutes?
was gone for like an hour.
What? Hour? My ass.
You
dude,
were
what are you
gone for a
talking-
while, dude.
Yeah, what are you talking about? I literally drove right down the street. I was like by Costco when I got Discord message. Like literally not even 5 minutes.
Oh, really? You like
Yeah.
it was when you were there and you got
You got a message on Discord from Mixer saying see ya or what?
No. I got a message from a bunch of people saying, "Yo, you just got suspended," and I was like, "What?" And then I didn't think about it. I was like, "Oh shit!" I didn't realize like somebody had just asked me to throw the video on, and I just didn't think about it. I was like, "Oh, okay, I've already seen this one, so it won't matter if I miss the first like 10 minutes, 15
Right.
minutes while I run down the street to the store." And then yeah, I just didn't.
I mean,
I
there was
just
a
didn't
time-
think about it. It was dumb.
I was doing a couple other different, like I threw up a couple other 24/7 things just to see like how long it would last before like Mixer was like, this is against code of conduct. Go fuck yourself. You're gone. And there was a couple that weren't really edited down to anything, and they were just like literally off the internet, and yeah, they shut them down pretty quick. But with yours to be so fast, it's like who came in within 5 minutes, or what staff member was just
I'm
like,
sh-
fuck this.
I'm sure it wasn't a staff member. I'm sure there was like somebody that was like lurking in there that was just like,
Perfect.
You can't do that. Yeah,
yeah.
there's a lot of like there's a lot of people that if like they see somebody else that's even like I don't know, people who really care about like the category list for some reason. Like people watch that shit like crazy, and I think if like they see somebody that has higher viewers and they're just AFK
Well, especially the
than them
web show
in the
stuff.
same category, stuff like that, they'll report it right away.
Yeah.
It's like
On the web show stuff, you
Yeah,
have
I
some
get
people
it.
that take that shit personal. Like that's
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
they do, so they just sit out and talk over a video of hamsters fighting, and like that's their life. I'm like, that's here we go, and thanks for like
give me
chatting and adios.
all right.
Later.
See ya.